Hello and welcome to my fourth installment of my 10 free HD videos here. Again, let me say thank you guys for participating in my website and enjoying the Perfect Connection swing. What we want to talk about today is knee pain. As you can tell, the first three have all been focused on pain, and because again, as we get older, we're susceptible more to injury. Our next one is going to talk about the most common injury for golf, and that is low back. But right now, let's discuss knee pain. Knee pain is the second most injured area for athletes. Now notice I didn't say golfers, that's for athletes, okay? And that's, again, most people, basketball players, whatever, will have knee issues. But in golf, it's not as pronounced. It's not as big of a source of injury. But what I want to discuss is how the traditional golf swing, what they're teaching you is they're teaching you sort of this violent slashing of the hips. This rotation of the hips. And what that causes, you get this pronation of the knee. That is a power leak in and of itself, but it's also going to hurt yourself. So what we want to talk about, and what I discuss in the signature series, is how we get into a triple stack position. And what I mean by that is how the ankle, the knee, and the hip are all stacked on top of each other. We're not super cleared out of the way. We're not sliding our hips this way. So what you want to understand here is that with the knee, what causes it, and the forward knee, I should say, again, is a pronation of it. Another injury here that I want to talk to you guys about is there are certain traditional methods or swing thoughts out there about talking about how the right knee needs to straighten in the backswing. I know you're sitting at home and say, I don't know anything, traditional golf swing's always been keep the right knee flexed. But if you've ever seen any swing instruction that's basically telling you to stack your weight onto your left side, that way what is actually being taught is that the right knee straightens. When the right knee straightens, a couple things are happening here. You're going to change the actual plane of your swing, okay? And this is going to put undue pressure on there. So you're going to actually hurt your right knee. You could do that. You change the swing plane. You're actually going to cause some things that we'll talk about with low back pain. So when the right knee, when you swing back, what I want in the Perfect Connection golf swing is I want that right knee to stay stabilized. Okay, and I want it to just basically slightly turn or rotate, as you can see here in my knee. It just barely turns. If you at home know that your right knee is straightening and you're having a hard time, go ahead here, take your normal setup, and just pick your right heel off the ground just slightly like this. And just hit some shots or make some backswings, just keeping that right heel off the ground. That's a great way to feel how the right knee will stay flexed and how you can basically create a power source in your backswing. So again, the knee, let me just say that again, it's the second most common source of injury for athletes, not as much common for golfers. What is causing it? Either the right knee is straightening in the backswing, which is again going to cause your swing to change planes. It's going to cause low back injury, which we'll get into next time. And you might have an excessive slide or pronation, or you're going to have to rotate your hips too fast, which is going to basically jerk that knee. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to have more information, about the lower body motion in the golf swing, my signature series DVD delves into a lot more depth on that. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.